Hey there, camper. It's good to see you. Do you know what kind of animal this is? This is a toy of a loggerhead turtle. Here you can see its head, 1, 2, 3, and 4 flippers, and a big shell right here. Baby turtles are also called hatchlings. And when hatchlings are born, the first thing they do is crawl towards the ocean. Would you like to see some hatchlings make their first journey to the ocean? Let's go on an adventure. 60 days after the mama turtle lays her eggs, around 100 hatchlings hatch from their eggs on an early summer or fall morning and begin their journey to the ocean. Sometimes hatchlings have trouble leaving their nest on their own, so people like this lady volunteer to help turtles get to the ocean. Here you can see her taking hatched turtle eggs out of the nest and placing them into a bucket so she can find hatchlings easier. In this nest, she found a hatchling. Let's go follow to the ocean. Here you can see this turtle. Let's call it Tank. Face the first obstacle, a big stick. This is the first of many challenges that Tank will face on the long journey to the ocean. While crossing the beach is difficult, hatchlings are tough and ready to start their life in the ocean. Early this morning, around 100 of Tank's siblings also made the same journey, but in the dark. Even though they couldn't see well, hatchlings know to go to the ocean from the moment they are born. While Tank has already crawled a long way, Tank still has a long way to go. Instead of crawling around this big pile of sticks, Tank decided to crawl over it. Let's see how it goes. Crawling over those sticks didn't look easy, but it seems that Tank wanted the challenge. Look at the tracks that Tank's flippers were leaving in the sand. Aren't those cool looking patterns? Now that Tank has crawled onto the darker sand, the tracks will be harder to notice because water made the sand harder to move. The sand in front of Tank is getting even darker. This means the ocean's very close. Sometimes volunteers will move obstacles out of the way of hatchlings to make the journey easier. It's important to let volunteers interact with the hatchlings because they are trained and know how to keep turtles safe. Crawling this much is tiring for hatchlings. Sometimes they need to take a little nap to recharge and get ready for more crawling. It's time for the final push to the ocean. In wet sand, human footprints can create holes that are difficult for hatchlings to crawl through. Combined with a little sea foam in his eyes and walking into one of these holes, Tank decided this was the perfect place for a nap. That didn't last long though, because when hatchlings need help, volunteers are allowed to pick them up and move them. You can see she had gloves on to make sure that she didn't give her germs to Tank. The waves can be tough to swim through for hatchlings in the afternoon. Sometimes volunteers will carry hatchlings past the big waves to make sure the hatchlings can swim safely away. Tank made it to the ocean safely and the volunteer made it back to the beach as well. Look how far Tank has crawled. That was a long journey. Welcome back! What do you think? I thought it was pretty cool to see these hatchlings take their first steps to the ocean. You know, it isn't easy for these guys to crawl all the way from their nest and into the ocean. Even though these hatchlings are young, they're able to achieve much more than they realize. And I think you can too. Whether you're a turtle or a human just like us, we all face difficult challenges. And just like these turtles, I think we can overcome our challenges one step at a time. Thank you for coming to our camp, and please hurry back. I'll see you next time.